still ended up balling. I told him take it from the top of the key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Yeah, take it from the top, on my mama, check ball. Check ball, check. Check ball, check. Yeah, check ball, check. Check ball, check. Check ball, check. Yeah, yeah. Check ball. I got all the hot sauce and one. Watch how I dribble. Eric Dickerson. Run up the middle. She don't know my real name. I don't be talking on no pillow. I'm from that dope era. Boy, my mama. George Muir son stacks. Lanky. Boy, your money. Then I whip your hair like that girl Willow. Little mama thick. Watch just like Jello. Oh, she like fast cars. In a Camaro. Took my to Egypt. Walking around, they calling me the Pharaoh. I used to sit them down. I had to walking down O'Farrell. Booming at the Motel 6 off Embarcadero. Puppet master, use a puppet stand. Pablo play Chapello. Plus, I be pulling strings like a played the cello. She be peeking, but ain't speaking, so I yelled out, hello. I got 7 blue cars, think my next one gon' be yellow. Boy, I live like Donatello. I told him take it from the top of the key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Yeah, take it from the top, on my mama, check ball. Check ball, check. Check ball, check. Yeah, check ball, check. Check ball, check. Check ball, check. Yeah, yeah. Check ball. Ain't no fouls in 21, you keep fouling, that's gon' get you down, get your hustle up, and that'll get you back. All these subbing on the gram, where they at? If it's really up, drop your location, where you at? I'm a human highlight, I feel like Dominique. Handcuff your wife, aight? Oh yeah, use a square player, trust me, I'm good in geometry.
Let's meet your home team.
You know when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Now let's take a look at Louisville's opening lineup. They've got T. Junior's out there with Walker. Then there's Allen. And it's man in at the 2. Now here's Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. And here's Jones. Pass to D. Here's Simpson. Here's Flash. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Driving to the basket. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Cardinals shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Simpson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's the eraser. Pass to D. Down low. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Here's D. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. At the line for your Hoyas.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And here are the Cardinals.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's the eraser. Here's Flash. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to D. 5 to shoot. Here's the eraser, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. It's Allen on the win. And a wide open look for Junior. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Out of bounds, Louisville takes possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for him. Louisville has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. It's blocked. Here's Flash. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's T. That bucket in no time at all. Junior's got 11 points.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Outside, Jones. Hoyas moving the ball around. Pass to the eraser. Now Jones. There's a good screen. Deflects the pass. Now Junior to the inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cardinals.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
He misses the free throw. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
And he's good on the second. And it's Jones with the ball for the Hoyas. They trail by 6. And so it looks like the Hoyas will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's the eraser. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. All alone.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Allen outside. Man with it, working on Jones. Man passes to Allen. And he banks in the layup.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Simpson. Here's the eraser. Here's D. He had 27 points last game. They set the pick. Fires away from outside. And with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to T. A three-pointer is right on target.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And looking at some numbers for T, in the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. 3rd in assists, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Here's the eraser. Pass to Simpson. Here's D, defended by Allen. Here's D, and it's sent back by Allen. Walker in the corner. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And they get it. Jones, no luck. Cardinals leading by 12. Man with it. No scoring in this one. Up top, Walker. Pass to Allen. Here's T. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 14. The rebound by D. D's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen. Here we go, all alone. T's shot is good. T's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Hoyas with some changes. Magician comes in for Rain Man. And the closer subbed in for the eraser. Martinez, he's checked in for Louisville. Pass to Flash. Now Jones. Here's Flash. Jones with the bounce pass. Here's the closer. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. D, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Cardinals leading by 14. Wound up there for Allen. Cuts off the pass.
Really solid right off the bat.
Two.
The Hoyas shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jones. The Cardinals have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Allen. Here's T. Off target with his 3. Here's Flash, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
The Hoyas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Number 44, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Cardinals leading by 9. Allen outside. Pass to man. The tray. And it's Junior missing. And it's Jones with the ball for the Hoyas.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Well, that's why they're called free throws. And it seemed like with each miss, their confidence took a hit. It's just too hard to overcome that.
Now here's Martinez. 11-point game his last outing. T's shot is good.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Pass to Flash. Here's Magician for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
52 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Junior missing. The Hoyas have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Pass the Magician. Here's D. Here's the closer. Scoreless thus far. Drains the 3 while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Hoyas have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
One shot.
And that one misses. Louisville leading by 3. To the middle. Pass to T. Now Junior. 5 on the clock. Inside. Oh, that's blocked. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cardinals lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cardinals guys, what are you thinking?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute.
On the court right now for the Cardinals. Allen is out there with Easy Breezy. Then it's T. Then it's Junior. And it's man in at the shooting guard. Pass to Junior. Floats it up for Junior. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's D. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Man, defended by Jones. Man passes to Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's D. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. D's got 6 points.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Fires for three, and Junior with the basket on the assist by Allen. 16 points for Junior.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
They set the screen. Here's Flash. He's got 5. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Martinez. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Let's quickly go to the rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have piled up the most assists since the All-Star break. Look at T, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
He's making progress in his first season in the league, and his command of their offense and opposing defenses improves every time he takes the floor.
The eraser passes to D. Here's Magician. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The eraser shot's good.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Allen outside. Pass to Junior. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Flash. Here's the eraser. 9 points last game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Walker's checked in for Martinez. And he sinks the second. Here's T. He's got 8 here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's D. Allen defending. Here's D. Shoots from the baseline, and it's sent back by Allen.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Man finds Allen, and here's Walker. Now, here's Junior. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Junior's got 11 points in the quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to the eraser. stripped it away. Here's T. He's got 8. Here's the eraser. Here's Flash. Drills it from outside. Flash has got 8 points.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Allen outside. Pass to Junior. And again, it's the Cardinals with a 3.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Hoyas have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Hoyas moving the ball around. Here's Magician. From outside, off the mark. Cardinals leading by 15. Here's Junior. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And the free throw, no good. On 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. The eraser shot's good. Here's T. He's got 8. Pass to man. Here's T. Now, here's Junior. He's got 27. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All right, a chance to check out stats for the eraser. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level, averaging about 15 points, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
Here's the eraser. He's got 7. Jones, no luck.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
And Walker throws it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Pass the Magician. And stolen by Junior. Moving it up. And the dunk by Walker.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And stolen by Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
To the paint, here's the eraser. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. 9 points for the eraser.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
T, the pass to Walker. Trains it from beyond the arc. Walker's got 11.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball. Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. To the middle. Here's Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul, 3rd.
So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
Well, I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. And here's Jones. 8 points for him. The quick look, no good that time. Now, Junior. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. The Eraser's shot's good. The Eraser's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
59 seconds left here in the second. And slam dunk by Allen.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
55 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's the Eraser. He's got 13. Pass to D. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul.
The Hoyas have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Number 77. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Martinez, he's checked in for Walker. That misses, so he splits the free throws. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Jones. Inside, here's Magician, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get a high percentage at the rim.
Junior with it. He's got 31. Pass to T. Here's Allen. And so it's the Cardinals sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead.
They're clicking offensively, making the right decisions, and of course, making shots.
And they say it's a make-or-miss league, and that's mostly true.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Well, I think for Louisville, they're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The Eraser is out there with Jones. And there's Flash. And it's Rain Man. And it's D in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Don Nelson as we begin the second half.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here's Allen. Hits it from three-point range. And now that's 11 points for T.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Jones the pass to D. There's the pick. Pass to the eraser. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Flash misses. Cardinals leading by 22. Here's T. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now here's Jones, defended by Mann. The eraser passes to Simpson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Flash. He's got 8. Down low, here's D, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Walker. He's got 11. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pass to T. Now, Junior. Here's T. He's got 13. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
Here's the eraser. He's got 15. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's T. He's got 15. And it's Junior missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's the eraser. Hits the front of the rim and out. Louisville leading by 21. Now, Mann. Over Jones. Mann can't hit. The Hoyas have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's the eraser, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The eraser's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to T. There's the screen, and here's Junior. Swiped it away. Fast break, here they come. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
To the left side wing. Here's T. He's got 15. Allen with the screen for Junior. Shot clock at 6. From 18 feet away, and the Cardinals miss again. The Hoyas have gone 7 of 9 to the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Mann in the corner. From deep, Walker. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Over to the left wing. Here's the eraser. 1 points in the game.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Cardinals leading by 16. Pass to man. Now Junior. And that one is good. Junior's got 36.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Here's Flash. And with the rebound. Mann's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's T. 15 points in the game. Now here's Jones. Here's D. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Screen by Allen. Junior the pass to Allen. Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. To the paint. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And here's Junior. He's got 36. It's Allen, top of the key. Pass to man. Here's Junior. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Now here's Jones. 10 points for him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Magicians checked in for Jones. And Louisville here with the change too. Martinez, he's checked in for Walker. 1:39 left in the third quarter. T, the pass to man. Now here's Allen. Pass to Junior. Bangs home the trifecta. Junior's got 39.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Here's Simpson.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Louisville leading by 19 points. Here's T. 15 points in the game. Junior, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The eraser passes to Magician. Here's Flash. Pass to Magician. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3-point range. That's 28 points for the eraser.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Junior with it, and he has 42. Driving inside, and Junior throws it down.
And double teaming him is the only thing that's going to cool him off at this point. He is on a roll.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Number 2 at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
One second left. That shot missing. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Cardinals ahead, running away with it. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Louisville, easy breezy out there with Allen. And it's Rain Man, then it's T, and it's Junior in at the 3 slot. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Louisville.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. The closer's checked in for the eraser. B-Train's checked in for Louisville. Good ball movement here by the Cardinal. Here's Junior. Yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blower.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Walker's checked in for Louisville. And that one misses. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
D passes to Flash. Here's Simpson. Guarded by Walker. Pass to Simpson. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Out to the wing. Here's Magician. The Hoyas with another miss. The Cardinals have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. B-Train passes to Junior. Here's Walker. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Flash.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to D. 2 points. That one goes. D's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Junior. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
And Flash gets it to go.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Outside, Walker. Here's T. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Simpson. They set the pick to the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Pass to B-Train. Walker looking for an opening. Junior. His 3-pointers off the mark. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Flash gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Junior. Here's T. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's T. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Junior. Connects again.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Raleigh is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. D passes to Magician. Here's D. Here's the closer. Pass to Flash. Shot clock at 5. Here's D. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Martinez has got 4 rebounds in this game. B-Train passes to T. The 11-footer is hauled in by the Hoyas. D's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Magician to the inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 21 points for D.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
T is hauled in by the Hoyas. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. The closer passes to Magician. Here's the closer. Pass to D. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means
good. Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Hoyas moving the ball around. There's the pick. The closer passes to D, and he goes in for the dunk.
he's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
The Erasers checked in for the Hoyas, and the Cardinals making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. The Cardinals have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Martinez the pen.
That'll be 3 seconds. Cardinals ball.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Jones is checked in.
22. Jones.
Cardinals with the ball. Here's T. Pass to Junior. And there's the drive. Man passes to T. Trains the three-pointer. T's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Kicks it out to Jones.
2 minutes remaining.
And still gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. You know, Jim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. The shot by T, no good.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cardinals.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Rainman checked in for the Hoyas. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And Walker throws it down.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Here's the eraser. So it's Louisville winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate.